Well, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's about 14 degrees. This is Bear Mountain. That's the Bear Mountain Inn. And right there is the trailhead for it. Whew, it is cold. The ground, rock solid. Awesome. Alright, heading on in. The wind really bites your face. It's been a long time since I've been out in this weather, and I've forgotten how much it hurts. So I'm really all bundled up. So hopefully it'll warm up a little bit. Should go up to about 25 to 27 degrees. And I hope it'll get more warmer when I start going up this mountain. Alright, catch you later. As you can see, it's really iced over. It snowed and rained on Thursday, and it just stayed cold. And it's making this trail very slick. I'm debating whether to put on the Catula micro spikes, but I don't know. And there is the ice rink over at Bear Mountain. Moving on. Started getting a little too sweaty for my liking. I took my shell off. I got frost on the inside, which is pretty thick. Alright, I'm going to stick to the fleece for now until I break for lunch. Well, it's about 9:30. Figured I'd give you a little update. I took the shell off because I was sweating a little bit too much, and the shell got some frost on the inside. The fleece isn't that bad. Obviously fleece isn't wind resistant, so when I do catch a little bit of wind, I do get a little chilly, but right now I'd probably say I'm about halfway up Bear Mountain to the observatory. It's really beautiful. Little gear check. Gossamer gear, trek light poles are awesome. I don't even feel the weight at all. And I did switch on my Catula micro spikes, and these things are pretty kick-ass. I mean, I'm on pure ice. I got pure traction. Look at that scrape. These things are digging right into the ice. And I gotta say, this terrain is a bit icy. Like I said, it did rain and snow Thursday, so I did anticipate a bunch of runoff turning into ice. Having a good trip. A lot slower than I anticipated, just because I don't have somebody with me. So I tend to do a lot more sightseeing. But I am having a great time. So Gear Slug, you know who you are. You're missing out, but next time I bet you're gonna have a good time. Whew, look at all that ice. Treacherous? I think so. This is one of the 3 or 4 different water sources coming down from Bear Mountain to West Mountain, and it's pretty much frozen pretty well. I mean, it's still running, but there are pieces of it, man, that are just pretty solid. So beautiful, though. Here's my first disappointment of the day. I was hoping to come to this water source and fill up some water and make some hot cocoa, but she looks pretty frozen solid, which doesn't surprise me, but I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't be the case, because I passed a few other streams and they were pretty much flowing. Got a little flow over here, so I may use that. It's the same water source that Kent and I used in November. And it's just shocking to see this thing all frozen up. Every time I think I want to take my Catulas off because I don't think the terrain's going to be icy anymore, I'm really glad I keep them on. This entire pathway is covered in ice. I don't remember this in November. I don't remember a river or anything coming down here. So this must have been just some serious runoff. It's crazy. Catulas, don't fail me now. Alright, it's 11:40, and I think it's about time for another gear check. I'm actually at West Mountain now, and as always, I think this is the evilest mountain that I've done. Obviously, I haven't done much in the AT, but when I come to West Mountain, I always hate the hell out of it. I've basically abandoned the shell the whole day. I've stuck with the fleece. There are times during the hike that I do get very cold because the wind is biting you, but it doesn't really matter because it'd be like 100 and 200 feet down the hike. You're going uphill, so you're warm again. I'm doing a conscious effort to maintain a lot of moisture control. So if I get hot, I unzip. I take my gloves off every once in a while when I feel my hands being very clammy. Having the balaclava is a lifesaver because there are times when you're open to the wind at 18 degrees and it really hurts. So pulling this thing up makes a world of difference. I stopped probably about an hour ago, and instead of putting on the shell, I put on my Montbell down inner parka, and that thing is awesome. It was 17 degrees. I put that over my fleece, and I was toasty as can be. So that's a freaking keeper. Take a look at West Mountain. As you can see, the blaze is telling me I gotta go all the way up. Whew, that's gonna be fun. Obviously, having a 25-pound pack as opposed to a 41-pound pack this time around is making a world of difference. I'm not completely exhausted at this point, so we'll find out when I hit the top of the mountain how bad it really is. But I think I'm doing alright. This is just ridiculous. I can't believe this view. I totally didn't get this last time I was here. Oh my god. It's absolutely breathtaking. And I still hate West Mountain. Well, I'm all set up here at West Mountain Shelter. I had a difficult time because the ground was rock hard, so I used rocks to keep my tarp down. Pretty much a pain in the ass. Very windy too, so I had to stake out the side tie-outs. I was able to get the doors pretty much shut, pitch the tarp really low, so I can block most of the wind. This, I had to be a little ingenuity over here, a little ingenuity. Had to tie it off to the tree because the trekking pole wasn't keeping it the way I wanted it to be. Took me a lot longer than I wanted to set this thing up. My hands are freezing. Lessons learned when doing these things at 16 degrees. I'm gonna go by the fire that some people have set up and try to warm up, and then eat some food. Oh, before I forget, debut of my flag. Trail monkey, holla!